Reverend Sharpton and Vivek Ramaswamy have to say.
I know you're an intellectually honest guy, and so I will remind you that Hakeem Jeffries drew analogies between Donald Trump and the Ku Klux Klan, and I don't think you had him on pressing him in the same way. So we're drawing analogies here to make a point.
He did not call Donald Trump the Grand Dragon of the KKK. He did not call Donald Trump an officer of the modern KKK. Let's not change what was said.
So, Reverend Sharpton, though, I'm calling out a double standard and saying that certain people can use certain analogies to make a point. Well, I'm using an analogy to make a point. And the point I'm making is we should stop seeing each other on the basis of our skin color. It was god-awful when the KKK did it. But you know what? We have to learn a lesson in the present that we're creating more racial division in this country.
But you
when you say if you have black skin, you can only think one thing.
You cannot do it being insensitive to our feeling. Like, that's like calling somebody of any kind of group that had a group that were terrorizing.
So I agree with you, we need sensitivity.
So I think we need to be very careful about that. And I wanted to raise that with you directly. Let me go to my next point.
And that was Reverend Sharpton trying to educate Vivek Ramaswamy, a very educated man, on why Vivek should just why you're a Republican. And Vivek Ramaswamy wasn't going to have it. He slammed Reverend Sharpton. So you've heard from Vivek Ramaswamy, and you hear him slamming the Reverend Al Sharpton on MSNBC, because Reverend Al Sharpton is trying to educate Vivek Ramaswamy on blacks in America. Come on, Reverend. Vivek was born here. He knows. We know, Reverend Sharpton, that you think that all blacks should be big government Democrat when some blacks want to be small government, they want to be Republican. But right now, what we need to do as Americans, we need to see that the dollar is de-dollarizing. JP Morgan is talking about this. It's serious. You need to invest in yourself. You need to invest in an online company. Social media is here to stay. People are saying to us, oh, social media is an addiction. It's not an addiction if you use it for business. It's not an addiction if you use it for a brand. You also need to buy real estate. You need to buy real estate. I'm about to give you 3 tips. I'll be back. Folks, go ahead and hit that free like and that free subscribe button. It helps a lot. As a security attorney in the United States, there are 4 investments that I'm obsessed with. I'm obsessed with real estate. I'm obsessed with, believe it or not, social media, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Amazon, an online store. I'm obsessed with people opening online stores because there's money in there as digital assets. And I'm obsessed with the cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, XRP, and ETH. And I'm obsessed with mutual funds and real estate and the stock market. So I tell people that America now owes $32 trillion. So even if we pay, divide by 100 years, that's 3.2 trillion that we're paying. So we're never going to get out of debt. So it's time for you as an American to change the way you think about money. The Social Security, average Social Security in the United States is $1,800. Why am I telling you all this? Because I want you to go ahead and buy yourself real estate. Ooh, but Wall Street bought up a lot of the single family. Zillow has a program out there that if Zillow will put 1% if you put 2%. The average townhome in Phoenix, where Zillow has a program coming out now, is $265,000 US. So 2% of $265,000 is about $5,200. Zillow gives you 1%. That's you in a home right there. You amortize that mortgage payment over 30 or 40 years, and you have minimum payments every month of probably $1,500 to $1,700, depending on your interest rate. But there are people that can get into a home and should get into a home because there are programs out there. Look into the top 5 stocks: Google, Amazon, Facebook, Telsa, Apple. Those companies are large caps. They have billions, if not trillions in cap rate. Oh, the stock market is rigged. It's not rigged. What is rigged is the fact that you have a car payment, which you should not have a car payment today. because the average car payment is what, $500 a month? For a used car, $782 a month. For a new car, you've got to get rid of the car payment. Student loans, undergrad, the average person owes $38,000. Go to school, get an associate degree, and then transfer, work a job. Parents are literally sending a child to school, and the parent is foregoing retirement to the United States. No. I went to school 20 years ago in the United States. I got an associate degree. I worked a full-time job or 30 hours a week, went to school at night, then transferred to another school, a school in the same state, so I could keep the in-state tuition. I wasn't going to go to some brand name school and come out with student loans. So I'm telling people, you can get a college degree in America. You've got to work hard and not stupid. Okay? So your parents shouldn't be sending you to school. You can send yourself to school. Starbucks is also sending people to school. Look into real estate. There are 4,800 banks in the United States. Get pre-approved a mortgage. Get your credit going. Get a loan application from the bank. Get your 3 months of bank statements. Get your 2 years of tax return. Go and get a pre-approval for a mortgage. Everybody has a mortgage. Mortgages are good debt. Let me give you 3 bad debt. Student loans that are undergrad are bad debt. Car payment, that's a bad debt. And credit card, the average person owes $15,000 on credit card. Those are bad debt. The inflation isn't going away, so your bad debt needs to go away. I'm Tisha Powell. Folks, go ahead and hit that free like and that free subscribe button. That way we'll bring you the latest breaking business and money news from the United States. And everybody said to give them a joke before we leave. But 3 things you need to invest in the United States in order to leverage yourself against this high inflation. You're going to need to do social media, open up an online business, TikTok, YouTube, Airbnb, Zillow, Shopee, Amazon, Facebook, YouTube. The average person is making $3,000 a month with online business. There are 2 billion people on the internet per day. You need to open up a shop on the internet. It is low cost. Brand yourself on the internet or brand another company. You can get paid for it. Knowledge is power. Look into mutual funds. Call one of the lenders in the United States. There are 4,800 lenders. They will set up mutual funds for you. Mutual funds is going to look good. Give it time. It will grow. And look into Bitcoin. I'm telling you, Bitcoin is still good and XRP is still good. And so is Ethereum. But if you want to diverse, go ahead and buy real estate. Look at buying townhomes. Townhomes are good deals in the United States. The average townhome is what? $260,000 US. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. Look into Zillow for that 1%. Or do an FHA or save your money. And as I like to say, President Biden is 80 years old and he's running for office. And what does a Biden dance look like at 80 years old? I'm running for office. I'm running for office. I'm 80 years old running for office. I'm Tisha Powell. See you real soon.